Okay guys, it is time for a new update here on the Bitcoin price, and I can already tell you, you will most likely share this video with your friends because we are going to talk about the entire crypto market as a whole in today's video. Just because we are not only going to take a look at the charts, I'm not only going to give you an update on my trades because I took some significant changes on my trades today, and I'm planning to take significant changes on these trades within the next 24 hours again, because our short position alone is well above $100,000 in a profit, and I don't want to miss out on these remaining $64,000 in an unrealized profit. On top of that, we still have our swing long positions open on Phemex and also on BitGet, so we will make sure to tell you exactly in today's video what the next steps are there. But besides that, I want to talk about the dollar index a little bit, which just broke down within the last couple of days, and we need to keep in mind that because of that, the stock market, the gold price was soaring to the upside. We saw a nice pump, but Ethereum and Bitcoin are staying down. What does this mean? There is a lot of fear still in the market. I mean, Bitcoin miners are selling more than ever because they just have to do, not more than ever, but more than ever in the last year. And they just need to do that because the electricity costs are higher at the current prices. That's why also a lot of miners have to actually shut off their mining operations for now at the moment at these current prices. But especially we want to talk about what we now can expect from the market as a whole. Is it very likely that more exchanges are going to go bankrupt? What will this mean for the price? Is there actually something that nobody is talking about that will have a very positive price impact with what is going on right now? Because everybody is thinking that it's a huge scandal, a huge catastrophe, but actually people are forgetting that there is something extremely positive for the market in a general point of view, but also for the price happening while these exchanges are actually potentially collapsing right now. I will tell you exactly why that is and what we need to expect, where we can most likely find the bottom within the next 1 to 2, 3 weeks, and also the likelihood of another huge capitulation. What is the likelihood there, and what am I keeping an eye on for? As always guys, I would really appreciate it if you would now smash up a like here on today's video. My last video almost reached the 1000 likes here on the English channel, so as always I would appreciate it if you would smash up a like. Don't forget to subscribe. This is actually my German channel, so maybe let's just right now here look up the nice and beautiful crypto mode channel, because this is actually the channel I would need to show you here to take a look. How many likes did we get on the last video? Wow, that's not bad, 770 likes. So I would really appreciate it if you would smash up a like. Maybe we can reach the 1000 likes like we did on the German video yesterday. That would be massively appreciated. And on top of that, don't forget to subscribe, activate the bell, leave a comment down below. But now let's not talk too much, let's just jump right into the charts. First of all, we already know that this bear market is a little bit different than all the other ones. We are below the 200 weekly moving average, the green moving average here on the weekly time frame, which has never happened before. So we are for sure in a different market environment than ever before. We have more resistance above us that needs to be broken to the upside before we can say that it's a confirmed bull market again. I'm talking about here this big falling wedge. Probably when we are pumping now within the next couple of weeks, we would still need to break the $24,000 level. We would have the 200 weekly moving average ahead of us. We would have the $34,000, $33,000 level here of our 11-year support and resistance on the weekly time frame. So we have a lot of resistance above us on the bigger time frame. So we don't need to talk about that yet, because the deciding factor if the bear market is fully over will be seen a little bit later in the coming months probably. But in general, what I want to talk about is not only why I scaled up my short positions a little bit, but I want to talk about the positive things that are actually happening right now. Because yes, the potential is relatively big that we will see another collapse of maybe a few cryptocurrency companies, a few bankruptcies, and this will for sure pull the price down a little bit. What people are forgetting right now is that yes, there would be a small capitulation happening once again if another exchange is now actually going bankrupt, but we cannot forget that a lot of people are expecting that already. So this is already priced in a little bit. That's why also Bitcoin is not moving upwards with the S&P 500 and gold and stuff like that, just because people are still very fearful and they are selling. But on the other hand, this is already priced in a little bit right now, because the people are all expecting much more worse things to come. So even if they come, the price drop would not be that significant. And I will tell you now also why it wouldn't be that significant. Yes, I personally expect that there will be some more bankruptcies potentially coming. That's why I just scaled up my short position today. I will make sure to scale it up again if we actually also confirm then a lower low on the charts. So in the case that we are falling below here, the $15,800 level, I would for sure scale up this short position once again, because we definitely saw in the last couple of hours, in the last 24 hours, that the bulls just lost a lot of strength, right? We had this falling wedge. It's a bullish continuation pattern. We would have had the chance to form a beautiful W pattern. But the bulls didn't take that chance at all. We broke to the upside as expected, but we just went sideways. We didn't see a confirmation, nothing. The bulls were not ready to take their bullish chance, and this means that the bears are still in control of the market right now. And especially maybe with an upcoming bad news, this would for sure mean that we see another capitulation to the downside in the direction of the $16,000 to $14,000 level. But why am I not expecting that Bitcoin will fall with this capitulation to $13,000, $12,000, $10,000? Some people are even saying $6,000 now. Guys, it's simple. Because since several days, there is one of the biggest market shifts and trends happening in the cryptocurrency space. And that is actually removing your cryptocurrencies, and this is why you will share this video most likely, removing cryptocurrencies from exchanges. What does this mean? This means that, first of all, very positive for the long term, people are actually now understanding once again, talking about it in the space, educating about it in the space, the real reason for cryptocurrencies, that you can actually have control over your funds, that nobody can take them away from you, that nobody can hack them, or that nobody pretty much has control to send them away. This is the whole point of cryptocurrencies, right? It's the people's money. So it's amazing that people are realizing that and pulling their money from exchanges. But something much more interesting for the price is happening when everybody is pulling their money from exchanges. Yes, the supply on exchanges goes down dramatically. And this means that it's a lot more unlikely that when we see a short capitulation to the downside, normally a lot of people would get panic. They just press a quick button on their phone app to sell their Bitcoin. The capitulation gets much bigger. The long squeeze gets much worse. A lot more panic is around the market. Now, with everyone taking their crypto off exchanges, what is going to happen? You will have your hardware wallet at home. You will have your paper wallet hidden somewhere. You are maybe on work. You are maybe walking around the city. You see a small capitulation, but you don't mind because you are not ready to sell right now anyways. So the capitulation will be much smaller because there's already a huge amount of cryptocurrencies now not available to be instantly sold on exchanges anymore. And it's rising every single day, the amount that is getting pulled out of exchanges. So what is happening? Even if a bad news is coming out, which everybody now already expects and to a certain extent is already priced in, we see some panic, we see a dump, but the dump will not be as large as some people expect, because a lot of people will just not be ready to sell. And especially if we dump, the likelihood of other exchanges going bankrupt gets even higher. So the incentive to actually send your crypto in exactly that moment when everything got a lot worse to an exchange to risk to lose all your crypto, in that case, you just rather keep it. And this is having a massive positive price impact, which people are not talking about right now and are not understanding right now. And this is also the reason why, even if there's bad news coming out, I personally expect that we are going to stay in the range of $16,000 to $14,000. Maybe in the worst case, we see a rig down to the low $13,000 levels. And what am I going to do there? I will take massive profits off my short again, and I will use these profits to scale up my swing positions, both on Phemex and on BitGet, and also the other long-term swing positions we have, with small leverages open with the liquidation price below the $14,000 level, like I'm telling you, since over now a half a year almost. Right, that the possibility that we are going down to $16,000, $14,000 is very likely with the final capitulation. And this is why we then will just easily scale up our positions with the profits we are making with the short, moving our liquidation price maybe even below the $11,000, maybe even below the $10,000 level, having then a beautiful position exactly in the bottom. Because when then more worse or more bad news comes out and the market suddenly realizes, wow, we are not dropping as heavily as everybody thought, I can already tell you, all eyes are on crypto right now. There will not be a lot of supply on exchanges to be sold. But there will be a lot of people suddenly interested in buying in again because they think, wow, the worst is over. This might actually be the bottom. And then we are going to see this much quicker reversal than people are expecting. And this will result in people actually selling the bottom once again. This is what always happens. This will result in the majority of people selling the bottom, shorting the bottom, because they expect that much more worse is coming than from a very realistic standpoint and just from a logical standpoint, looking at what's happening right now with the exchanges losing all the user funds, everybody pulling out their crypto off exchanges. This is actually very, very reasonable to think that way, and this is also why I'm basing my trading strategy on it. It's no financial advice, but in my opinion it will work out relatively great, this bear market, because we can also not forget, and I have been around, I was in 2016 in crypto, I was in 2017 in crypto, I was in 2018 in crypto. I can tell you there is a huge difference in these two bear markets. First of all, we have social engagement about crypto almost at all-time highs. In 2018, views of crypto YouTubers, influencers, they dropped by 90-95%, as much as altcoins. Right now, for most YouTubers, the views may be halved. Now, even with everything that is going on, they are back to normal, actually, to their normal view count. There's a lot more people keeping an eye on crypto. Fear of missing out will set in a much faster way this time compared to 2018 and the bear market in 2014 and 2015. And on top of that, we can also not forget that besides that so many more people are actually active in the space, right, that a lot of education is happening right now. And we are actually finally, like in 2017 in the big bull run, are talking about the real benefits of crypto. And this will actually result in more people really understanding why it is beneficial to have their HODL portfolio on a hardware wallet, on a long-term paper wallet. They will tell their friends about it. It will bring the understanding back that everyone had in 2017. And one thing I can also tell you that I observed, I was on a lot of conferences in 2018. Yeah, for example, the blockchain cruise, which was completely crazy. Greetings to, if somebody out there was on the blockchain cruise Europe, greetings to you, or Futurama, Ibiza, whatever. Guys, I can tell you, there were speeches. There were 4 or 5 people in the audience. Everybody else was outside at the bar, drinking at 10 a.m., getting completely wasted, partying, because everybody thought it's over. They're like, it was the big bull run, now everything is going to flames, nobody cared about anything anymore. It's this time completely different. Conferences are full of people listening. People are interested in what's happening. They are not just like going and it's saying like, okay, it's over, I'm losing all my money, I'm out of here, let's just party and ignore everything. It's totally different that time. And that's why I personally think that we might recover faster than a lot of people think at the moment. But now, guys, this was already it about my video here for today. By the way, if you want to use the information of my videos for your own trades, guys, you can support me by going into the video description down below, signing up on BitGet, signing up on Phemex. You're supporting me by that. On top of that, you are receiving over $8,000 in first-time deposit bonuses. But the most important thing, with my BitGet affiliate link, you are getting 20% reduced fees. This is the biggest fee reduction you can receive in the market. And what happens is that you will actually have, with my BitGet affiliate link, the lowest fees possible on any exchange. So if you want to save on fees, sign up with my BitGet affiliate link. You are supporting me by that. And also you can finally then use the information for my videos to copy what I am doing if you want to, because what I'm doing is definitely no financial advice. But now, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Share it with your friends. And besides that, keep in mind that I will scale up my short position as soon as we fall below 15,800. For now, guys, we are going to see us in the next video. Till then, bye.